Alright, we finished the yoga teacher training 2 days ago, and now we're going to the Himalayas.
The Himalayas is one of those places where you learn about it in school but never truly understand its size. I know, at least for me, when I learned about it, I couldn't comprehend how big 8,848 meters above sea level is. Seeing mountains here in Gangotri that are half the size look mind-blowing. I can't even imagine Everest. It's true when they say that the Himalayas has a completely different vibe than any other place on earth. It feels like the cow and monkey-filled streets of Rishikesh and the tuk-tuk-filled streets of Delhi are on a completely different universe. In these mountains in specific, you feel a calm that you don't feel anywhere else. But not only a calm, there is an energy that I can't even describe. Now I understand why the greatest master of all time, from Jesus to Buddha, all came from or went to the Himalayas at one point in their lives. All of India's roads have magnificent views, but sometimes the roads themselves aren't the best. There are some instances where there is a turn that you can't see if a car is coming at you. You just have to hope for the best, because if the car appears, you fall thousands of feet.
We've gone to various places to see if it's open. It's open.
After many attempts, we found a place that was open. The Himalayas was the perfect opportunity for me to try new foods. In the first India video, I said the same, but at that point, I had only tried very few foods and I was still a picky eater. The Himalayas isn't like Rishikesh or Delhi where you can get Western food everywhere, so I had to eat the local food and I ended up loving it. The Himalayas removed the fear I had of trying new foods. Now I don't consider myself a picky eater, and that is thanks to the Himalayas. Here in the Himalayas, it gets dark early. Very early. By 5 p.m. it was pitch dark. And by the time we arrived at the area our hotel was, at 7, we couldn't see anything. We also had no clue where the hotel was. Since our driver knows Hindi, he asked around and we got told where it was. It was in this pathway that had many other paths, but what the guy didn't tell us was which way to go. So we spent around 20 minutes in the pitch dark trying all the different paths, trying to find our hotel.
Alright, so Google Maps sent us the wrong way. And turns out there is no road. There's no way to get there by car. So we parked our car here. And now we're going to walk. It's like a 10-minute walk. So, yeah. We just got help from this random guy. There's 2 paths. One path here, another path here.
Yeah?
Okay, it's this way. Finally, a street light. There's a gate. We're at a house, but it's not the hotel. Oh, there's a cow. Oh no, it's a trash can. The gate was there, so now we're going up this way.
After 20 more minutes of ending at dead ends, we finally arrived.
Okay, so have you arrived?
Finally.
We arrived.
Yes.
When we arrived, we were greeted by Sumit. He works at the hotel. He does everything. He cooks, he cleans, and he takes care of the place. He also ended up being our guide for the hikes.
Good morning from the Himalayas. I slept really well. It was very cozy. Every day I think how grateful I am to be like traveling the world and like in India. Like a couple of months ago, I would never guessed I'd be here. So yeah, it's just, I still find it crazy that I'm in the Himalayas. It's one of those places where you're always hearing like movies and like books and like school, and you're like, oh, one day I'll go there, you know, like, oh, I'll never go there, but now it's right in front of me. This area is known for its apples, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Harsil Valley.
Harsil Valley
is also famous for apples.
I've been wanting an apple for a while. It's just like really good apple.
The hikes we did were beautiful. We did 2, Gartang Gali and the 7 Lake Trek. Ever since arriving to India, I had a blocked nose, and being in the pure air of the Himalayas unblocked my nose. Same thing with my pimples. My face cleared completely while I was there.
Of all the towns we went, Bagori was my favorite. It is incredible and these videos don't do it justice. The people here in winter leave because it's so cold, so they spend 6 months of the year in Bagori and the other 6 months outside of it.
It's crazy how India has everything. It has huge cities and then like the most calming mountains ever. When you first start the hike, it's freezing. In the morning too, it was freezing cold. And now as you get more into it, it gets really hot.
While on the 7-lake hike, we found a little house in the mountains. There was a man with his kids who lived there. He made us some chai and it was some of the best I've had so far.
The Himalayas is one of those places where videos don't do it justice. You have to visit it for yourself.
Subscribe to Nigo channel.
Exactly!